Thanks for tuning in this episode of ProperGander. You got your boy Slim, aka Slim Young Ill, aka the Malcolm X Apples.
ARC. Our revolution ain't no coins. Your revolution is in the room. The voice, the people.
Let's go.
Listen, man, let us help you understand, bro. It's right up for you, just take the propaganda. We break it down, pop culture propaganda. Listen, the niggas can understand us. Listen, man, let us help you understand, bro. It's right up for you, just take the propaganda. We break it down, pop culture propaganda. Listen, the niggas can understand us.
Real niggas understand it's like slang, and you ain't gotta bang to get what the fuck I'm saying. Material conditions say we feel the same pain. It don't matter if you gay, it don't matter if you straight, cause they killing us for the same shit anyway. They tell us watch the throne while we sip they lemonade. They make $1 million plays, we day at a longer rate. Sell our souls for the clothes that we seeing on them shows. Got that biz but can't afford to know. Live our life, change realities that you will never know. That's how it's supposed to go. You work till you get old, and then you can reap the rewards of what you sow. But with the amount of time your labor's been bought and sold, that's just infinitesimal to what the fuck you owe. We let them write the rules for the game that they done stole. Stop trying to write stories in the book that's been wrote. Rip that shit up and write your fucking own. We on.
Listen, man, let us help you understand, bro. It's right up for you, just take the propaganda. We break it down, pop culture propaganda. Listen, the niggas can understand us. Listen, man, let us help you understand, bro. It's right up for you, just take the propaganda. We break it down, pop culture propaganda. Listen, the niggas can understand us.
Land back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to ProperGander on Black Hammer Radio, where we take a revolutionary look at the world from a real nigga's point of view. You got your boy Slim, aka Slim Young Ill, aka the Malcolm X Apples.
Bang, bang, boom. Chief A. He. A real revolution in the room. The voice of the people.
All right. Bring up the Hammer City slide, please. Thank you. All right, we are building a city, people. Hammer City. We are building a city for colonized people everywhere, where you don't have to worry about coronavirus. You don't got to worry about paying rent. You don't got to worry about white people. You don't got to worry about cops coming fucking with you. None of that shit. None of that shit. And will you be treated like an equal? Will you have dictatorship over your life, land, labor, and resources? And we are returning the land back to the indigenous people, the rightful people that it belonged to. So if you down with that, go ahead and donate. Cash App, Build Hammer City. Venmo, Build Hammer City. GoFundMe / Build Hammer City. We got a city to build, y'all, and we need your help. So go ahead and donate. Let's get them donations coming in. And share this. Share this right here. Share it. Share, share, share. Share, 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 share.
Share and subscribe.
Share when you shared it. Shit. Share this shit. I'm not introducing the guests until we get some money.
Facts. Need some coins up in here. Build that city, you know what I'm saying? We building a city.
We gotta go. Our goal today is $50. $50. I'll start when we get 10. When we get 10, that's when we're going to introduce our dope ass guests.
Facts.
Because this city is imperative. We are in a corona crisis right now. A fucking crisis. Our people are dying at an alarming rate. At an alarming rate. Improportionately to the colonizers. to the colonizers. Colonized people, the working class people, are dying off. This virus is killing us. The police are killing us.
The hospitals are killing us.
Crazy. The hospital is killing us. We need to build this city where the healthcare system cares about you, not fucking money, not capitalism, none of that shit. They care about making sure that the people are fucking safe and healthy, free of disease. Donate. We need y'all to donate because we can't get there without y'all.
Facts. We need to support the people. You know what I'm saying? We're serving people. We need to support the people.
This is for you.
Facts.
Go ahead and sip my drink right quick.
Donate to your revolution. You know what I'm saying?
Got the money.
You know
where the money at? Bill Hammer City. Donate. Or pledge. Boom. Don put 10 on it.
10.
So,
thank you, Don.
Good looking out, Don. Revolutionary salute to Don. So now let's introduce our guest. Educator. Writer. Activist. The dope. Mr. Logic. I mean. Welcome. Welcome.
What up? What up?
Hey, brother.
Peace, peace.
Hey, what up, brother?
How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling free.
That's good to hear.
That's good. That's good to hear. Well, it's good to have you on the show. Let's hop up into this topic right quick. First topic on the agenda is Lil Wayne and the Golden Gun. He on this 007 shit. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. I guess he thought since he was endorsing Trump that he was good. Nah.
Coochie.
A red nigga, a nigga in a jet, a nigga on a block, a nigga on a bike or a skateboard. You still a nigga to the system. It don't matter how much money you got. See, that's what the petty boo do. They think they can exist in this capitalist system, getting the crumbs that they let them get. They think when they get that they made it, that they good, they have the power, that they untouchable. And the system always comes and slap their asses back down like, stay in your place, nigga. Know what the fuck you doing? Like, I can't fathom. I can't fathom this shit. And nobody came to his aid. Not the NRA, none of that shit. None of these gun-tote motherfuckers was like, yo, this is against the Second Amendment. It doesn't matter that he's a felon. It should matter that he hasn't done anything violent since then. It should matter that under your laws, that since he's not violent, this shit shouldn't be an issue. He hasn't committed a gun crime since then. He hasn't done anything like that with the gun. So if this was like Charlie Sheen, who got a gun charge in 2007, that shit would have been expunged, and Charlie Sheen would be toting 2 pistols everywhere he go like this. Look, I just got a gun charge, but I still got guns. Because the system is going to always make sure, no matter if you got $1 million or if you got $1, they going to make sure your black ass know your fucking place. And until we realize that and understand that, it's always going to be a struggle. Like, the system doesn't have us in mind, so we can't try to exist inside of the system. We have to overturn this fucked up system. Like, how many times your car got to break down for you to be like, you know what? I need a new car.
That's facts. It's crazy because, like, with Lil Wayne, like, man, like, he should have known better. And this was after he visited President Trump. So who called the people to search his plane? most likely it was Trump. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, thanks for the photo op. You still going to jail, nigga, with a hard ER. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's crazy because it just shows like no matter how much you coon up or tap dance for these, people in power, again, you're still a nigga in the end. And like it's kind of like what Kanye said, if your niggas in a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he went the same way too. But like, how you? It's crazy. Like, how you lose with the golden gun, dude? Like, he's the only nigga I seen who lost with the golden gun, 007 style. You know what I'm saying? But that's what happened when you tap dance, to the bourgeoisie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I really trust, man. Whatever the outcome is that Lil Wayne does something to address his health conditions. Now, I'm not a doctor, but he don't look too well. So I really trust that he's able to do something in the realm of diet or nourishment or something, man. Because the brother, he don't look good.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm not, going to judge a nigga on his appearance. However, like they say that a sign of like good health is your hair being healthy. And if you look at his hair, that shit looks severely unhealthy. Like severely. And like he's losing a lot of weight. Like weight loss is not necessarily automatically, oh, that nigga unhealthy. But y'all see this nigga. Like, y'all see this nigga. He look like a shell of his former self. He look like Lil Wayne crackhead brother.
Yeah, well, his former girlfriend,
no, you're right.
Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead, had dated Lil Wayne for a while, and she said that the bulk of his his day exists just writing lyrics, what I'm saying, creating new music, and just sipping lean and smoking weed, and so. I mean, that's where he's going, that's what he's going through. I mean, we all know Lil Wayne's story, though. You know, I mean, unfortunately, it's a stereotypical sad story of, a black man, what I'm saying, in America. He was telling people that Baby had him, what I'm saying, getting pleasured by older women when he was a minor. So he's definitely been a recipient or a victim of statutory rape. He's been doing he was 14 years old, getting exploited by Baby. There was all kinds of rumors that Baby was, inappropriately, what I'm saying, interacting with him, maybe coercing him to do certain things that he didn't want to do. And then also swindle him out of a lot of money too. So he's definitely an oppressed human being who's definitely been a recipient and a victim of alpha capitalists just taking advantage of his talent.
Facts. However,
say that again.
Well, yeah. However, I do recognize that he is also a victim because that's like that's the petty boo, right? The black petty boo, they're also victims, but at the same time, they're victims that victimize the people. You know what I'm saying? So I have sympathy for Wayne in that aspect, but like when it comes to like the class aspect of him being petty boo and like cozying up to the slave master as a house nigga, it's kind of like you a nigga, but like you're not for the people. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I stand on that.
Like in the pedigree of the oppressed, you know what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time until some of us, internalize, the mechanisms and the behaviors of the oppressed and start acting like them and doing the work for them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's the neo-colonial sellout. That's the petty boo right there. That's you just summed up the petty boo. The oppressed trying to become the oppressor.
Facts.
And that's what you got here. Like it's a classic case of that. It's like niggas get Stockholm syndrome and shit and try to be like the motherfuckers that kidnap them. And instead of beating up the kidnapper, realizing that we outnumber this nigga. We could fuck him up and just dip. Nah, you like, you know what? Let me work with the kidnapper. Let me be more like the kidnapper. So then the kidnapper could like me and treat me better than all the other captives. And then you start doing the work of the kidnapper. Like you see that shit in so many fucking stories of Stockholm syndrome. Like niggas in America, the petty boy in America got Stockholm syndrome.
They do.
Black Hammer gonna rescue them niggas from that.
Yeah, and everything we can say is true. I think it's important for us not to exist in like, you know, binary and dichotomous, you know, logic. And what I mean by that is just because that's true doesn't mean that it's not also true that we can see ourselves in Lil Wayne and know that at some stage in our development, we were probably there, like him, maybe not as severe as him, you know, but it's important for me. I'll speak for myself, for me to look at Lil Wayne, see myself in him, and recognize the earned and unearned privileges that I have been given as a cisgender male, as a straight male, and who, you know, came from a family of educators, and understanding that maybe I was given opportunities that he wasn't. Me growing up in Cleveland and Cincinnati, him growing up in the wards of Louisiana, feel me? Now me here, you know what I'm saying, as an educator in Seattle, only thing I want to do is know how I can see myself in him and then use my privilege to help people that are like him. You know what I'm saying? And be available, you know what I'm saying, to support, aid, and help heal our own people. And I don't think there's anything wrong with us being critical, but it's also important what's on the other side of that, us being critical. Are we being critical so we can better equip ourselves to help those people who are less fortunate? Or are we just being critical to make ourselves look more supreme than them?
All right, I feel that. I want to harp on a couple things. Shit. Our principles in unity states that all the problems that the colonized people face is from colonialism, right? So therefore, there can be no privilege under colonialism. All of that privilege is a facade. That shit's not really a privilege. You're still oppressed. You still don't make changes to really affect nobody's lives in a major way. Not a whole system. You could affect the individual, but that's not oppression. That's exploitation. Like, it's different. You get what I'm saying? So, since you can't like since oppression and being shit, what I'm trying to say,
colonized.
Yeah, since oppression and being colonized and privilege, like that's three totally different things. Like having privilege inside of an oppressed class it's imaginary. That privilege is imaginary. Niggas is still getting killed. Niggas still can't get jobs. No matter if you a woman, a man, or anything like that. And the system uses shit like that to pit us against each other. To have us like, oh man, you see that Mexican motherfucker? I can't work because all these motherfucking Mexicans coming in. Or I can't get a job because she got the job that I was trying to go for. And she getting way more money than me. Or she don't want me because I don't make as much as she does. All of that shit is used to create a divide with our people. And we can't let that shit do that. So we gotta nip that shit in the bud. So we have to be critical. But we also gotta offer a way to overturn that shit. And Lil Wayne can overturn this shit. Like Lil Wayne can commit class suicide, come join the revolution, do some motherfucking agitprop, make some revolutionary bangers.
Facts, he could.
Like, cause none of us are without our contradictions. Like, I was Petty Boy expiring. I have my own business. I'm a business owner. You feel me? I own two of them. So I understand like the Petty Boy aspirations, but I also fully unite with freeing my people by any means fucking necessary. You feel me? So if that means doing the fucking work, I'm gonna do the fucking work. If that means getting a lot of fucking money so I can fund the revolution, that means getting a lot of fucking money so I can fund the fucking revolution. It takes principles and principled struggle. And that's what I'm about, having a fucking principled struggle all the time. Let's move it. We're gonna move it to this quick video right quick.
Hey, my queen. Hey, queen. Hey, you need help? You need help? Hey, bro, why aren't you down there helping her with the top? Hold on.
Why she down there?
Hey, man, let me say something. Oh, Pop.
I can grab the phone right now. Give him the phone. Hey,
Bro, why ain't you down there changing the tire for it, man?
Hey, man.
You tell me you were here, motherfucker. Tell me you were here, motherfucker. Nah, you about to do my queen like that. Hey, baby,
No, hold on. Don't talk to her like that, man.
Hey, no, you need to be changing her tire, bro. You need to be changing her tire, bro.
Where are you coming from? Where are you coming from, bro? Hold on.
Nah.
Don't be talking to my girl like that, bro.
Look, you got my queen down here changing the tire, bro. You need to be changing the tire, bro. You need to be change the tire, bro. Come on, hey, come here, homie. Hold on, go ahead, bro. You got this over there. Hey, get that. Hey, go ahead.
Hey, they was like, hey, you better change that tire or I'll whoop your ass. There was a lot of toxic masculinity in that video though. Like, like a lot of people would say that the two gentlemen that were so chivalrous to help this young lady out in her time of need, or her boyfriend just sat there and watch and argue with her, would say that they were being toxic because, you know, they were hella aggressive and boom, boom, boom. Yes, that was toxic. However, if you come into the beginning of the video, you will see that it came from a well-meaning place, because in the beginning of the video, she's arguing with her boyfriend like, are you going to help or are you going to stand there on your phone? And he's like, I don't know how to change a tire. I don't know how to change a tire. So he was getting aggressive with her. They you know, sitting there watching, they're like, yo, hold on. I'm not about to let this white boy beat up on this black queen. Like, what type of black man would I be if I did that? Now, knowing that and seeing that, like, it's context to everything. Like, if you just came in at a certain part of the video, you'll be like, yo, they was fucked up. They shouldn't have did that young man like that. But you can see him clearly arguing with her. And then, instead of worrying about the core of the problem, which is their tire, and these men coming to help this nigga learn how to change a fucking tire, he like, don't talk to my girl like that.
Oh my God.
All right, bro, this is not the time. This is really not the time. Because, one,
that's crazy.
I don't know if you saw them two motherfuckers, but they was way bigger than you. They look like they eat niggas like you for breakfast. That's nice. Like, you know what? Can y'all show me how to do this right quick? I ain't never did this shit before. Something like that. But, like, self-determination went out of the window for him.
Kujijakulia.
Because the colonizers in the white whipping class, that's what they're used to. They're used to having us do their dirty work. They're used to that shit. So why not have my girlfriend change this goddamn tire? Is she good? She used to doing shit like that. Do that fucking work.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And like,
it seemed a little staged. You don't think it was staged?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think it was staged. Because my homie got like really like up in his face. Like,
yeah,
really got up in his face.
Yeah, it looked like he was about to get his ass whooped. on part of the a part of the a part of the video, like it's a long ass video, it's like 13 minutes. But like you can see like them like really trying to help, like, yo, bro, change the tire. And he's just being like combative. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, bro, just do it like this, do it like this. He's like, yo, they're like, yo, man, you can't change the goddamn, just turn it this way, turn it that way. They like yelling at him because he like being combative with it, like I change it, but you know, like trying to fuck it up on purpose, maybe to try to get them to do the work that he should be self-determined enough to do. And it also shows an example like love for the people and serving the people. Like that's what Black Hammer is all about, serving the people. And like this was supposed to be somebody that he cared about.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even like take the time to look up on YouTube to be like, let me learn how to change the tire so she don't gotta do this. Cause she wants me to do this, or she wants me to at least help. He's sitting there like, I'm gonna call AAA. You know how fucking long AAA take? That should take a long ass time. They take like 2 hours. She might have had shit she needed to do that day. And she wanted to get that shit done right then and there.
Should have went straight to YouTube.
Right.
He could have asked her to coach him. She could have asked her, yo, I don't know, just coach me through it. You had to have those homies come through and coach you through it because you felt scared you wasn't gonna get your ass kicked.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
after I got out the army, I wasn't really well versed on car shit. But the lady that I was involved with, she knew how to do that shit. So I'd be like, yo, can you show me how to do that shit so I don't gotta be like, yo, can you fix this? Because that's just weird. I want to be able to help myself. Like, what if you're not around? And back then, cell phones weren't like how they are now. This was like 06. You lose cell phone service just going around the fucking corner. So yeah, I wanted to be like self-determined and be able to do that. And I didn't want her, a nurse that worked 12 hours a day and I only worked 8, to have to worry about shit like that. You feel me? Like,
facts.
And I like helping people. Like if I see somebody on the side of the road that need their tire changed, I'm gonna hop out and do it. So I like to learn and be as good a service as I can. But this man saw his woman struggling, the person that he's supposed to have some kind of feelings for. Even if the feelings was, I like having sex with you, so I should make it easy as possible on you so I can have sex with you again. Even if it was just that fucking simple. He was like, nah. You got entitlement. Yes, that entitlement that comes with being a colonizer. That entitlement comes with knowing that you're the whipping class. And a lot of feminists would be like, yo, they were stopping her from doing it herself when she was clearly asking for help. If she wasn't asking for help, I would be like, yeah, go ahead and change that shit. You look like you got it. Good job, babe. Awesome. But she was like, nah, help me, nigga, help me. And he was like, I don't know how. Like, you don't do people like that. You don't. You don't do people you supposedly love like that. And that is indicative of how the colonizers treat you.
She probably broke up with him.
Yeah, you don't got to worry about that in Hammer City. But Lottie, what do you think about
that? Oh man, I think I said my part, man. It was looking kind of grim, man. She didn't even have the car. I couldn't even see this. She didn't even have the car jacked up, did she?
No, she had it jacked. Yeah,
because the video was so far away, I couldn't really see it. I feel like the way you looked at it, that's one way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? And there's a couple different ways to look at it, and I have no problem looking at it that way. You know what I mean? I think that those are the kind of things that you're going to have to take in perspective when you're in a relationship, who is, what I'm saying, a descendant and an offspring of the colonizers. You're going to have to start taking those things into consideration and perspective.
I feel that. But in Hammer City, you know what you're not gonna have to worry about?
Ain't gonna have to worry about that. No coronavirus, no white people.
Exactly.
Right.
None of that
Colonizer.
shit.
And
You
I
ain't gonna have to worry about your white boyfriend watching you change a tire while you struggle, asking this nigga for help, and he
Change my
yelling at
tire.
you
That's what I was thinking.
all aggressively, talking about some.
know how to change a tire. And my mom does too.
Right. Yeah, my grandma showed me how to change a tire. So I don't think straight men have to be mechanical. I think people should be self-sufficient and self-reliant and self-determined. So wow, yeah, you can change a tire, babe, but I got it. Don't worry about it. I would like to be able to do that. Me personally.
Same.
But in Hammer City, you're not gonna have to worry about your white boyfriend watching you struggle because we ain't gonna have no white people in Hammer City. We're building Hammer City for all people of color to be free. No discrimination of nationality, gender, age, mental, or physical differences. We got jobs, housing, food, healthcare, all that shit. No cops, no Rona, no rent, and no
Rent.
white people
Rent.
watching you fucking struggle. We returning the land into the hands of the indigenous people.
Land
The
back.
rightful people of the land. So we need y'all to donate. Cash App,
Donate.
Bill Hammer City.
Hammer City.
Venmo, Bill Hammer City.
Hammer City.
GoFundMe, Bill Hammer City.
Hammer City.
We building a whole fucking city, y'all.
We're building it for y'all.
Yes, for the people.
You know, you're donating for your revolution. You know, for your city. This is yours. This is y'all city. This ain't just our city. This is y'all city. You know what I'm saying?
Where you will have adequate health care. Where you won't have to worry about where your next meal is coming from. Because your next meal right out there, you can go pick your next meal if you want to.
Facts, facts, facts.
Shit. You go strolling through the food forest. All that shit at Ham City. We're going to take a quick break. Pause for the cause. We'll be right back.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jib Jack, your spiritualist and guide to the ancestors and spirits. I am a Lukumi priest of Oya. We'll get to what that means on our show, right? The very specifics of what that means to be Lukumi, Isheshe, etc. What it means to be the different sects of African traditional religions, the different spiritual practice of indigenous people, and we'll get into how to use all of the things you see here. I started my journey just like many of you, throwing stuff together. We'll help y'all get through that and get through the basics without having to put yourself in any danger by teaching y'all how to exactly use crystals, how to work with perfumes, incense, and what to really do with your candles, and how to cleanse and prepare your house. Me and Gazi Kozo are coming here for a limited web series to teach y'all how to bring this energy to the revolution. Okay, so make sure in the comments you tell us what it is that you need to learn. Okay. So don't forget to like and subscribe. A new Kai Tree on Anchor.fm, and go to YouTube to see Gazi Kozo. Land back.
Oh, and we're back.
We're back.
Thank y'all for tuning in to ProperGander with special guest Logic Amin. Now, Logic, I got a question for you. Would you be able to date a sex worker, like a chick that had an OnlyFans page?
Yeah, I mean, we would have to have some kind of conversations to, see what's going on with that. Like, what's the terms of it? Yeah.
All right, I feel that.
And, the reason why is because, and I'm not going to want to be held back, for what I want to do creatively. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, what if I want to travel, you know, with my art form and what I do creatively, or me teaching or lecturing or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I would definitely entertain it if I was, my bad. If I was really feeling the system.
All right. So, and you're an entrepreneur too, right?
Yeah.
See, so you and B Simone would be perfect together.
What's going on here?
B Simone is supposedly starting an OnlyFans page. She posted on Instagram that, like, fuck it, I'm about to make OnlyFans. However, I personally haven't seen the OnlyFans page, but so many news articles talked about her having an OnlyFans page, and social media went off. Niggas be talking about something. You don't want a 9-to-5 nigga, but you'll do an OnlyFans page. Like, that's not on brand with what the fuck she was just saying. She just said, I want an entrepreneur. And what did she do? Some entrepreneurial shit. She doesn't want to do, like, they got mad because she don't want to do that's like working in the system. Don't get me wrong, if you're an entrepreneur, you're still working in the system of colonialism to fuel capitalism, and it's still fucked up. However, if you're working a 9-to-5 job, you're fueling capitalism, and it's more like slavery than anything. Like, being an entrepreneur, you're still a slave to the system, because if you don't make money in your business, you don't eat, you die. Supposedly. Well, you know, break down like that. But then, on the other hand, if you don't go to work, you die. And you do that. But you make how much they say you make. When you're an entrepreneur, you can sort of dictate your own price. So you're closer to having your own dictatorship as an entrepreneur than you are as a 9-to-5 person. You feel me? So, like me, I say you can't get mad at somebody that wants an entrepreneur more so than a 9-to-5 worker.
I mean, we all swimming in capitalism. Feel
right.
Me?
Like a motherfucker.
The deal. Here's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? As a person who knowing that I'm gonna have to, you know, exist in this capitalism as an entrepreneur, as working for an employee, you know, with the public schools, you know, because most of our people are in the system. One thing I am not going to do is know that I'm swimming in capitalism and then jump into the water and then complain and act like I can breathe underwater. So holding your breath is a compromise. It's a sacrifice you use to swim and navigate these waters of capitalism. I'm not going to jump into capitalism and act like all of a sudden I'm some kind of amphibian and I got, you know what I'm saying, gills. I know I'm a Pisces, but I ain't fresh like that.
Right, exactly.
So, I mean, I feel like that's what all Black people, brown people with African ancestors that exist in the diaspora, feel me, that's what we're doing. And if we're not willing to understand each other's trauma and how the different ways we're holding our breath, and some people can hold their breath for 30 seconds, some can only hold it for 5. If we're not willing to come to that realization and say, man, you know, sometimes I'm gonna throw you a life preserver. It's up to you to catch it. Sometimes I'm gonna go out there and try to, you know, save you. But it's your job if you want to hold on or not. If we're not willing to come to that realization, then we're not willing to deal with the B. Simones, the sex workers, the people who do so many different things to compromise their integrity while they're oppressed. So
I unite that we do have to exist in this capitalist system. But I do not unite that every Black and brown person is doing it with the interest of the other working class Black and brown people. You feel me?
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yeah, absolutely. Like, yeah.
We got to figure out a way, like, we do got to figure out a way to navigate that shit and get it however way we can. Because the system fucks us, keeps us down here when we know we should be up here somewhere. We know that is good shit up here, and we hate this shit down here. Like down here is fucked up water. Down here is lead paint in your on your fucking walls. Down here is fucking police brutality. Down here is fucking fucked up power lines and only your fucking neighborhood that gives you fucking cancer. Down here is fucking power plants being in your fucking neighborhood releasing toxic fucking chemicals. Like we know we don't want to be down here. So we're all trying to fight to get up here. That's because most of us don't know that there's another way. And another way is turning this whole fucked up system that got you struggling on its fucking head.
What's the problem with B Simone having a OnlyFans though? I mean, like Doc. I mean,
say that one more time. It kind of broke up.
What's the problem with B Simone having an OnlyFans? I mean, Umar Johnson got an OnlyFans.
Right.
I mean, people are clowning her online for having OnlyFans.
Shit. No problems at all.
I think they were just B Simone haters. You know, and actually, I'm pulling up the OnlyFans right now, and like, it's actually free for now. Like, it says follow for free, which is I don't know if that's it. It says Simone Banks free subscription. But yeah, like, so she's doing a thing where in the beginning it's free. You know what I'm saying? So people can probably come in and then like, you know, be able to support. Now I don't know if this is the real page or not, but you know, this is what I see when I click B Simone OnlyFans on Google. So there's that. But like, I ain't judging her for that shit. She's getting her coins, you know what I'm saying? Like, and no one's judging Cardi B for having OnlyFans. Why is B Simone being clowned for having OnlyFans?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like it's only the people who were offended when she said she didn't want a nigga who works 9 to 5. Like before that, where was the criticism for B Simone before then?
Right. It wasn't.
I mean, I criticized her for plagiarizing that book. I criticized her for that. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why she's getting clowned for her trying to, you know, make a rap album. Everyone's probably gonna say, "Did you really write that shit, or did you plagiarize it?" You know, nobody knows.
I would criticize B Simone for making her OnlyFans because she probably used somebody else's pics. You know, she used for using other people's shit. So that'd be the only criticism. But other than that, you want to make an OnlyFans, you know, show your little booties, do your little shake. Do you? I want to see that shit. Shit, I might subscribe.
I want to see an OnlyFans where someone like makes food in the apron. No one has done. I don't think anyone has done that. You know, but I don't know.
Like in the apron. And an apron with nothing?
Yeah, with nothing. Just with the apron with nothing. Just then showing me how to make food. Like that would be productive. You know, like you're in apron with nothing, and I'm being taught how to make food. You know, that's an idea. But anyways, yeah.
And like we gotta understand, OnlyFans doesn't necessarily mean they doing sex work on them. Like they might not be doing nothing. They might just be reading poetry. And want you to pay for that shit. Well, her subscription is free, supposedly. So, yeah, she might just want some shit that's private that not too many people got access to. Like, people make OnlyFans for more than just showing ass and titties and dick and all that shit. It didn't even start out for that. It started out for like bloggers and shit and their community that had like a big following to get money like that way. But OnlyFans had no restrictions, and the sex workers was like, what? Money, and made that bitch boom. Boom. You hear me? Like, niggas ain't know what the fuck OnlyFans was until sex workers got on that bitch.
Fact, I didn't know what it was before sex workers got on that shit.
OnlyFans for a minute. For fucking niche shit. Like, that's exactly what it was for. Niche shit. A niche market. If you had a niche market, you was like on OnlyFans.
It's crazy because like I be seeing the porn stars and like the porn stars, they got OnlyFans, but to be honest, they're actually on many vids. Like that's what some of the porn stars at. So like the OnlyFans isn't only just for like sex workers. It's for other things too. Like, you know, so like it was that.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. When it comes to looking at those type of videos and shit, I don't look for porn stars anymore. Like I look for regular ass people.
I don't look for porn
Regular
stars either.
ass people that upload their own shit. I like that shit. If
I
I
like
see
the
a
amateur
video,
shit.
if I see a video and it's like black girl gets banged by black dude, and it's like not neither one of their videos, I ain't watching that shit. But if it's like me getting rammed by my boyfriend, oh yeah, I'm clicking that shit. Let me see that shit. Oh yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you. I like the solos. Them solo videos. They
Oh
do
yeah.
it for me.
I love
The
a good
solo
solo
videos.
video.
I love that shit. It's like
Love a
shit.
good
Is
solo
this? I turn a solo into a duet. Shit, we both sang it.
So
Oh
what you like?
man.
You like watching the amateur videos or the cam girls or the professional videos?
Oh, you said me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't gonna judge.
Hey man, I'm not getting to that, man. I mean, when I'm 45 years old. When I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I'm an educator now, so you know.
Okay, I feel that. You know, gotta keep gaming. All right, but here's the thing. People always give like sex work this demonized ass thing. Like, if it wasn't for capitalism, sex work wouldn't be a thing. Like, people wouldn't need it. People wouldn't do it. That's a damn lie. Cause before goddamn like OnlyFans and Pornhub was popping, it was so many websites of people just uploading their own shit for free. For
Yeah,
free.
that's true. I seen them.
And like we unite with sex work because it follows our first principle of unity. We believe we should have dictatorship over our lives, labor, land, and resources.
That labor part.
Sex work is taking dictatorship over your life and your resources. You doing what the fuck you want with your body, and you naming your own price.
Facts.
So I always fuck with sex work. Shit, I sell sex toys. I just fuck with sex work. Loveisboudoir.com for y'all. Loveisboudoir.com. But yeah.
Yeah, but like people say like people on OnlyFans like people on OnlyFans they actually pay taxes. So like people are saying like it's sex work. Like it's actually like when you say entrepreneurship, it really is entrepreneurship because they pay taxes. So if they're paying taxes, that's an actual business.
Exactly. Like people love showing off their sexuality. Like I don't know where y'all been or how long y'all had the internet or been on the internet for, but motherfuckers been uploading their own videos and goddamn pictures for free since the internet first was able to transmit pictures and shit.
That's facts.
Because it was a long time ago before, like, they can only transfer text through the internet. That's why I said that whole fucking shit. But we building a motherfucking city, y'all. A motherfucking city where you will have dictatorship over your life, labor, land, and resources. So if you down with that and you're ready to fight for your liberation, join us at blackhammer.org/join. If you can't join, you feel like you're too busy, or you like, nah, I don't want to get involved with that, you can donate. GoFundMe/Bill Hammer City. Cash App, Venmo,
Bill Hammer City.
Bill Hammer City. We building a city.
Build that
for
city,
the colonized masses. A place where you can feel safe. A place where your health care and you and your well-being is at the forefront of everything and every decision being made. Every decision is in the mind of how is this going to benefit the people? How is this going to benefit the masses? That's what you get when you donate to Hammer City. That's what you get when you move into Hammer City. And if you white, we got a way you can get involved too.
Facts. Tell them.
Our colonizer class. It's a 2-hour weekly class. Starting at $25, then it scales up depending on your income. Because we know that y'all have an unfair advantage in this fucked up ass system that y'all built. So come, get this political education, and learn how to unite with the colonized masses. Learn how to be human again. Because the shit y'all been doing to us has been fucking barbaric.
Yeah.
This shit has been fucking savage.
It's grim.
Savage. It's uncivilized. Y'all say y'all brought us civilization, but with the rate that y'all kill people is the most barbaric shit this earth has ever seen.
Truth.
So fix the shit that y'all did. Join the colonizer class.
You want to learn how to follow, join that colonizer class. You know what I'm saying? We have the leadership. So if you want to learn how to follow the leadership, join that colonizer class.
Exactly. Learn how to get under colonized leadership, because that is the only way that y'all can take part in the revolution. That's the only way. That's the only way that makes sense. Because every time we've trusted y'all in the past, y'all have fucked us over.
Facts.
Every organization we let y'all in, y'all fuck it over.
Facts.
We're not letting y'all do that here. We're gonna teach y'all. We're gonna teach y'all how to follow our leadership.
You gonna learn.
So yes, stay tuned for next week. We got another episode coming for y'all. We talk about who got together? Who just got together? A$AP Rocky and Rihanna.
Poor little Uzi.
talk about that. Talk about how many niggas mad and shit. Or Uzi crushed. So many niggas like fire her because of that.
Oh man, that's just crazy.
Check out our next episode next week. This has been ProperGander, and remember, land is power. Land back.
Back.